So if you are a faceless creator with over 2K followers, your page looks good, your reels get views, your audience is growing, you're posting consistently, you understand the basic, but your income is stuck at few $100s. And deep down, it feels like you are doing everything right, yet somehow you are still stuck in a cycle of creating and posting content to get views while you are still broke. And this cycle keeps repeating itself. And the worst part is you start thinking the problem is you. And once I understood why this was happening, I went from growing faceless pages making $0 to $500 per month to a systemized faceless business doing $10 to $20,000 per month via scale system. And if that sounds like the position you are in right now, then stay with me because in this video, I'm going to explain why your faceless page is stuck even though you are posting consistently, why your views and followers aren't turning into real income, why you don't have a monetization acquisition system, and why you don't have a clear offer yet. And this exact 6-step process on how you can turn your page into a 20K business with the scale system. And this exact 6-step process helped Eldorado to add $24,000 in monthly revenue in just 5 months, added $20,000 in monthly revenue in just 4 months for Iden, added 170K followers and $10,000 in monthly revenue in just 4 months for Austin, added $7,000 in monthly revenue in just 60 days for Subham, added 32K followers and 6.5K in monthly revenue in just 6 months for Julian, 296K followers and 150 million views in just 10 months for Kalam. And the best part, we achieve all this thing is without ever suing myself, without even posting any a day, without ever relying on viral luck, without ever selling low ticket or spammy links in my bio. Now, before I break down how this system actually works, I want to show you how I discovered it by myself. I will walk you through how I went from a 15-year-old teenager that felt unfulfilled, disappointment, completely lost, and I was literally playing video games for 12 hours to a six-figure business owner that knows purpose in his life. So who I am? My name is Kamran. I'm 18-year-old high school dropout, and I grew up in a small town in India for last 18 years. And right now, I'm currently based in London, building my company alongside other high-level individuals. So today, I run over 1 million plus followers across all my Instagram that generates me a consistent income of multiple five figures. And while I spend 1 to 2 hours per day by operating the backend. So just to prove you I'm not talking my ass off, these are the results we have generated in past 4 months and the pages I own. So you can see the January and the February results. So the result we are showing here are just a small portion of what we have built. Over the past 2 years, I've worked with 70 plus clients, helped them to grow over 2 million plus followers combined, and generated over 500K plus in sales by building and monetization facing Instagram brands. So I started as a 17-year-old high school student who was broke as fuck and trying to make money online. And I started my journey with first Instagram pages. At beginning, I did what everyone does. I followed every Instagram group's advice. I watched countless YouTube videos. I was posting daily, chasing trends, trying different niche. And for the first few months, nothing changed. A few thousand followers and $0. So I decided to invest in a mentor and things finally started to move. Within 3 months, I grew my page to 30K followers, made my first few $100 online Instagram. That's when the real problem started because growing pages was actually the easiest part. I was stuck at few $100s for a very long time. My view grew up, my engagement grew, my follower grew up, but my income didn't move. And that's the moment every faceless creator hears. What the hell? I'm doing everything right and still earning nothing. I keep refreshing my DMs, expecting buyers to come while my account was growing. I feel the frustration, the embarrassment of watching small creators to make more than me while I made $0. And while I was guessing how monetization actually works, that is when I realized faceless pages don't fail because of the content, they fail because there is no system behind the back. So I stopped posting more and I started learning how the business actually works inside this faceless Instagram. And after investing $3,000 into a five-figure coach, I learned monetization, building high-ticket offers, TM system, funnels, KPI tracking, sales, team building. And the moment I built system with my page, I post consistent income of $2,000 to $3,000 per month. So I decided to work full time on my business and took my biggest decision. I dropped out of high school at 17. So within 6 months, I made $8,000 in revenue and built all in. But then I hit the next ceiling. I worked all day. I was posting consistently. I was selling $50 to $100 cheap products and replying to text messaging everything by myself. So from outside, it looked like success, but from inside, I knew I built a busy job. For nearly 2 years, I stayed stuck because what I believed that putting more effort would eventually scale me more income, but it didn't. So last year in November, I made my biggest investment of my life in a multi-six-figure coach. I was literally scared to send payment. I doubted it, I overthought it, but staying stuck where I was scared me more. So I took the decision, and that one decision changed everything in my life. Within just 1 month, I went from stuck at few $1,000s to making $20,000 by working less. Instead of chasing views, I built acquisition system. Instead of selling low ticket offer, I structured my offers. Instead of manual replies, I started building systems and tracking. So no more content posting pressure, no more chasing views, no more selling cheap products, just clarity with a different way of operating. So I finally understood content bring attention with the business and system brings income. And I have been using content to do a system job. So once we changed the input, everything accelerated in my business. I grown multiple faceless brand to 1 million plus followers. I hired team members, built system and automated my backend. I stopped waking up hoping to real perform. I started waking up checking books, calls, and cash collected. And now I run a company called the Scale System where I help other faceless creators to scale past $5,000 per month via high ticket info product and scale system. And in doing so, achieving financial freedom predictably in your business and a business that runs without burning out or without even showing your face. So the reason I'm telling you this story is simple because the same mistake I was making back then is the exactly same mistake most of the faceless creators making right now. If you have been stuck at $0 to $500, it is not because your content is bad, your niche is wrong, you need 100K followers, or you don't have talent, or you are too late. None of that is literally true. You are stuck because you don't have a monetization system installed, you don't even have an offer to sell, you don't have a book to call funnel, a sales process, a KPI tracking, a done for you action trackers to track all your business and your life just from one place, an accountability system. You're posting content, but you're not building a business. That's the real reason you are not making any money online. And once the creator fixed that one problem, everything changed. Mukesh, who added extra $10,000 in monthly revenue in just 4 months by working one-on-one alongside me. Utsav, who added $3,000 in monthly revenue in just 3 months. Arnold, who went from 0 to 38,000 followers in just 6 months. William, who left his 9 to 5 and added $2,000 in monthly revenue in just 4 months. You can see him saying bye-bye to the 9 to 5 finally. And Tim, who added 195K followers with 200 million views in just 10 months. Alim, who added 50K followers and 10 million views in just 4 months. So if all these creators are seeing results, why most of the business pages are still stuck right now? Because the entire Instagram money making space lies to you. You have been told to post more content, wait for virality, or push low content in bio, or copy trendy hooks, fix your bio, spend 2 hours engaging, try affiliate offers. None of that is literally true to produce revenue. The truth is you don't need to post more reels, you don't need to grow more followers, or you don't even need to post more content to advise. If that was the case, you would already achieve your goals. What you need now to install a DM tracking system, monetization system, a sales system that bring cash inside a business. So you are stuck in cycle of creating, posting content and hope to get views. And this cycle is keep repeating itself. And once we understood this, I built multiple business plan to 2 million plus followers. I scaled from $500 to $20,000 per month. I replaced inconsistent views with predictable revenue and all in just 6 months. So why my approach is different? Because I don't give you content advice on what to post. I help you to build install infrastructure in your business. The scale system isn't a course or video models, neither a content guide, growth strategy, or masterclass. It is a business installation for business creators. What makes it one on one? We will install monetization first. We will build high ticket offer for you with a DM to call system and 120 action plan to track all your business with a CRM sheet and daily KPI tracking. We will build your lead magnet and funnel. We will add appointment sitter and closers. And the best part is 100% revenue guaranteed within just 3 to 6 months. Now let me break down the exact system how it works. So this is the exact six-step process to scale past $5,000 per month with your Instagram page. So phase one is clarity and strategic foundation. In this first step, we align your niche, goals, metrics, and the growth modules so every action you take directly leads to the revenue. So in this first step, we install done for you system with a 120-day roadmap and exactly weekly inputs. A KPI system that shows what is working. And the outcome will be you will finally know what to do, what to ignore, and the process part to grow that 2 to 5 dollars per month without confusing or guesswork. Phase two will be niche, ICP, and post positioning phase. Here we will find your high ticket buyer inside your existing followers. The goal with this to shift your pace to attract followers who are ready to buy, not people who are looking for dopamine. This is where we remove the number one reason you are stuck at $0 to $400 per month. Your page attracts followers, not buyers. So in this first step, we will identify your true high ticket buyer. We will reframe your page message from good content to money content. We will fix your bio, highlights, profile, CTA, and build a position that screams high value instead of theme pages. The outcome with this will be your page becomes a buyer magnet. The right people start replying, DMing you, and consuming your content different. The phase three will be offer building and messaging and monetization foundation. In this step, we will transform your page from post content into running an income stream with a sellable offer. We will build the most important asset of your business in this step, the offer creation. You can finally charge 2 to 5K for creating an offer that is category of one-on-one. We will give you non-stop consulting on how to build a complete irresistible high ticket offer by giving you our exact 6-step process, and we will install a messaging that position you above everyone in your niche. The second step will be monetization foundation. You will finally have your own 30-day monetization plan, your authority messaging pillars, content angles that engineer for high ticket buyers, and a DM to call close flow. The outcome with this will be you will finally have something people want to pay $500 to $2,000 for, and a messaging system that makes inbound lead inevitable. The phase 4 will be funnel DM system and lead capture. This is where we turn your audience into warm lead that you can predictably rely on. The goal with this is to create a predictable pipeline that brings warm audience every single day into your business. So in this step, we will build your funnel, your landing page, your lead magnet, and your lead capture engine. So we will install a DM script system. We will install a CRM tracker to track every conversation from a story to DM to call funnel. So your DMs finally start turning into conversation, appointment, and paying clients in long term. Phase 5 will be sales engine and your first high ticket client. In this step, we will collect your first $1 to $3,000 high ticket clients. The goal with this is we will help you to close your first 2 to 3 clients with a high ticket offer without relying on viral luck or guesswork. In this exact step, we will install appointment setting system, a predictable closing framework, a tracking dashboard to track your business and personalize just from one place, a daily sales action to track you and your team just from all at one place. So finally, you will gain more confidence, you will have more proof and predictably revenue. You can finally make money from your page. So phase 6 will be sales infrastructure and team automation. This is where you evolve into a real faceless business owner. The goal with this is to help you to remove bottleneck all from you as a founder, and we will automate most of the work that doesn't produce revenue so you can expand your capacity on high leverage activities that making more money. We will install a setter, a closer, a VA for the backend, a lead generation automation, a content to appointment flywheel, a weekly optimization system, so you can scale from your first high ticket client to $2 to $5,000 monthly in consistent revenue. And this work consistently. And I promise you this will change your life. Here are a few more creators who implemented the exact same system and achieved great results. So Parvinder, who added 350K followers and $5,000 in monthly revenue in just 6 months of working alongside me. Louis, who added 200K followers in just 5 months of working alongside me. Naman, he was just 16 when he joined me with 1,500 followers with a dream to escape the normal path. We helped him to add extra $2,000 in revenue, and this proved that you don't need 100K followers to make money online. And the same with Heather, we helped him to add an extra $2,000 in monthly revenue with the lowest paid of his. Eric, who quit his job and become a full-time entrepreneur now. We helped him to add 30K followers and 2.1K in revenue in just 1 month. And right now, he is scaling his coaching business to $5,000 per month. Zin, who went from $700 to 6K in just 3 months of working on me with high ticket info products. Michelle, who was juggling for a 9 to 5 job, and we helped him to go from zero to multi four figures in just 6 months. So he finally quit his job and become a full time entrepreneur. Marco, who went from 0 to 67K in just 3 months, Ivan 0 to 20K in just 3 weeks, Jacob with 70K followers and 250 million views in just 6 months of working alongside me. And these are not normal creators. These are not influencers, not guru. Just people who stop guessing and install the system into the business. So my team and I will help you to install this exact 6-step process into your business so you can start making money instead of posting content. So if everything feels like it was describing your exact situation, if you're tired of being one step away, if you know you could be earning at least $2 to $5,000 but you don't have the system, then all you need to do is to book your strategy call now. Not to buy, not to join, just a genuine conversation about you and your business, where the real bottleneck is and your goals where you want to achieve your business. If you're a good fit, I will show you how we will add an extra $5,000 in predictable revenue without depending on viral luck. We will install a done for you system and infrastructure with a clear roadmap, personal guidance, and accountability. You will finally have a business, not a page, system that run even when you don't post. Fully installed sales and lead system. And the end, you will finally have the freedom and leverage. A business that doesn't depend on showing your face. If not, I will still give you clarity on what to do in your business, clarity on framework and direction. No pressure, no sales pitch, just truth. Because once you have the right system installed, your page stop being content and start giving you monthly revenue. So yeah, this was the whole call. Peace.